you getting on film here, my friend. We got some sounds of thunder and bright shades of blue and gold. I see it on the way home. There was a big flash of gold. I went up to the store tonight, and up on top of the hill, just gold, pure gold. This big flash. This was roughly about a half hour ago or so, maybe a little longer. Getting like some, seems like some hot air, cold air, bouncing up and down, rippling a little bit. Ouch. I can see the reflection off the window of the phone. Looks like something's blinking up on the top of the hill. It smells. Oh, jeez. Well, yeah, I just watched a Catholic priest. He was speaking his mind, and I kind of agree with a lot of everything he says. Damn near everything. Um, it's pretty wild, man, how the world is changing. The right to practice religion, and there's 5,000 religions or whatever, and there's all these religions. And there's all of us humans, and it's like, what the hell are you gonna do, man? There's books all over the place. Books all over the place. What my retort is. I've already said this before. I bought Jesus' ticket, no doubt about it. But I'm gonna do what he says and focus on reality and focus on what's in front of me. And it does seem like these extra religions that are in front of myself and humanity, it's pretty nuts. But dude, the satanic ritual abuse, yeah, that's just what I was thinking. Now an AI starts its own religion, I hear it makes $1 million a day. And then you have the religion that started off a spin-off of Jesus, God, comes from that religion, and they separated that for their own Bible. This is kind of crazy because within the Bible there is a secondary Bible of an angel that said, "Get the hell out of here." It's kind of weird how it works. Like, you can talk about this stuff for days, weeks, months, years, decades, centuries, millennia, and all I try to do is focus on what we have in front of us. Try to use those words of wisdom as best as you possibly can, and try to stay in your own reality. And don't live in the past. Don't live in that reality. Focus on making your reality better. And it does seem like it is an enormous problem as of right now, especially whenever you have a religion, okay, that goes against the law. And the law is based off of the 10 Commandments from the Bible. In all countries, I don't care what your religion is, but those 10 Commandments are the basic bias of law. And there's a religion that started from where those laws come from. To say, literally, we're going to do satanic ritual abuses, and it's part of our religion. And then that goes into the programming of these these beings that are here among us that we call cell phones, computers, and other whatever artificial intelligent beings. But the issue is, the major issue is when you break the law, when does somebody say, hey, no, you can't do this anymore? And it's like some people some people that are deceive people, like Jesus said. People will come in my name, deceive, and do all this crazy stuff as they were me, Jesus. It's one of those things, like people that are in power of wealth, of whatever, dude, like politics, whatever. I've seen it plenty of times where people go to church on Sunday. As soon as they leave that church after the hour and they get behind closed doors, they're watching porno, screwing someone over, doing anything they can for a pile of cash. So, I mean, what are you going to do? Because it says, I forgive you. And this is the way these people play. Well, he forgives us of all of our sins. It's okay to sin. So we go out and sin for 6 days, and on Sunday, please, Jesus, forgive us of our sins. And it really irks me that somebody has to call this out. But what are you going to do? At least an AI started its own religion, made $1 million in a day, and it's worth $280 million. And that's the capabilities of just sitting on your ass and talking and bullshit. And that's how powerful our computers are. So it's time to pay attention and incorporate everything into our computers, because they're here. They're not going anywhere. And hopefully my electric bill don't go up from all this damn lightning. Still rolling. Still rolling. Oh yeah, and another thing too. Well, I'll just stay on that subject of I'll just stay on the subject of religion. A lot of people think religion is the basis of all wars. I was seeing something about the Knights Templar too the other day, and this Freemason society, and these knowledges that people try to hide. And they took all books and looked at all books. You gotta understand something. Instead of talking about what the book said, there's these crazy characters, get into reality and think of how people's brains are working whenever there's a satanic ritual abuse. And then think of how there's the brain activity when somebody goes to church, at a Catholic church or a Christian church. You gotta look at the atmosphere. It's like going to a football game. And now we have technologies to enhance these atmospheres. And that's the one nobody's paying attention to. Nobody's paying attention to this by frequencies. Yes, humans can do it on their own, but with technology and our knowledge of electrics right now, hell, you can make it 5 hours of lightning right now just from our technology on the streets. Just pay attention to your reality. And however you're going to get this to come about, it's not by, what would you say, just be truthful. The truth sells. And apparently, in our politics in America, I'm going to call this out again. Whenever a sitting senator said about Mr. Elon Musk and his newfound Twitter company, he is selling truth, and this is unacceptable. And nobody went on a straight up serial keyboard typist or sent letters and there's like no big forum, no videos made about this comment about a sitting senator saying you are selling truth and is unacceptable. Smith-Munn Act, dissemination, 2013. As soon as Edward Snowden come out, excuse me, I'm going to take it whenever I can get it, because I am going through some technological problems. But now the media they are privileged to come out and fabricate. But in 2020, this is the one everyone doesn't want to think of. The only reason why it worked, and nobody says, oh, you're just full of crap. They had to stay home from work. The people, not they, oh boy, the people had to stay home from work. And that's why it worked. Anything else you could talk about there on mainstream media, no one's going to give a crap. But you stop them from going to work, how are they going to pay for their house? How are they going to pay for their TV? How are they going to pay for their cars? And once this situation of this monetary system and fiscal system solved, the planet changes, guys.